Hello, my name's Rodney, and I'm the creator of the smartphone loss prevention device, aka loss prevention device. It's a device that stops the user from losing their smartphone and their keys. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that there's devices on the market such as the Apple AirTag, the Samsung SmartTag, and the Tile device that does that, but those are mainly location and tracking devices that don't stop the users from losing their smartphone and their keys. The loss prevention device is a notification device that pairs to your smartphone, and from there you can set the range on it, 5, 10, 15 meters, that you want to safely gravitate away from your smartphone or your keys in case you inadvertently leave it behind. Once you surpass the set distance, let's say for example 5 meters, then you will receive a sounding alert and LED notification alerting you that you've inadvertently left behind your smartphone and your keys. Now, I know that this seems like a simple problem, but 113 smartphones are lost in the US each minute. 160 smartphones are lost in the US each day, and 60 million smartphones are lost in the US each year. 4.3% of company cell phones that are given to employees are either lost or stolen each year. So that's why we thought of creating the loss prevention device. It's a device that attaches onto your keychain. Why your keychain? Your keychain because you need your keys to get into your office, you need your keys to get into your car, you need your keys to get into your home. Yes. With that said, the system works with two devices. A detection device that attaches onto your keychain that monitors the position of the smartphone, and a beacon device that you place on an item that you'd like to keep in close proximity to you. Let's say you might attach one of these beacon devices onto your digital camera, or perhaps a laptop bag. With that said, you actually need two devices, as mentioned, and two devices are actually built into one. By long pressing device and changing the polarity, you switch it from detection device to beacon device. They actually come from factory. The device actually comes from factory set at as beacon device. Now, in order for you to switch the device from beacon device to detection device, you'd simply press the master control button. As you see, the device is flashing green, so that means that it is set at beacon device mode. You will actually just long press the button for about 4 seconds, then it starts flashing white. You double click the button, and as you see, it flashed really quickly at asking you. It flashed real quickly, and then as you see, it's been switched over to a beacon device, which is now blinking instead of green, pale blue. That means that it's been switched over to a detection device. Now, the next order is to pair this detection device to the smartphone, which is a simple process. There's the app, the smartphone loss prevention device app. that you can either, if you have a Apple phone, you'll download this app from the App Store. If you have a Android device, then you download it from the Google Play Store. So basically, we're in the process of pairing the detection device to the smartphone, which is quite simple. You open the app, you press on the button, and as you see, it's fairly a simple app. You would once you hit that button, then the app starts to give out a peripheral looking for the detection device. You simply press the button on the detection device. You simply press the button on the detection device, and that'll activate the app. And as you can see, the device is blinking, asking for confirmation. You simply press that. Done. The detection device is now paired to the smartphone. And the next order of operation will be to set the range in the system. You can either do that from the device or from the app. Let's do it from the app for this example. You simply click on the set range bar, and you see you have a choice from 5, 10, or 15 meters. We're gonna go with 5 meters for this demonstration, and then you just simply press done, and you see once you've done that, then the detection device blinks green, notifying that it's been set at 5 meters. The device has 3 ranges, which is 5, 10, and 15 meters. 5 meters is signified by the green color. 10 meters is signified by the gold color, and 15 meters is signified by the blue color. So let me give you an example. Hit the bar. I'm gonna switch it to 10 meters. Done. The device blinks gold color, signifying 10 meters. I'll change it to 15 meters. Change it to 15 meters. Done. The device blinks blue, indicating that it's set at 15 meters. Now, I'm going to switch it back. I'm going to switch it back to 5 meters for our demonstration. Okay, now that the detection device is paired to the smartphone, we're going to set the beacon. We're going to add the beacon devices to the network, which is very simple. You basically wake up the beacon devices by pressing it once. It starts to blink, and then it's in pairing mode, and you simply just click on it. Paired, done. This beacon device has been paired to the detection device and the smartphone. Now, as I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but you could connect as many as 3 beacon devices to the detection device. That'll form a circuit with the smartphone or a network that any object that you put the device on, let's say for instance you have the detection device paired to the smartphone, and then you have another beacon device paired to the detection device. Perhaps you might want to attach a beacon device onto a digital camera or a laptop bag, and they all form a circuit. So it doesn't matter which of those items you leave behind. Once one of them breaks that 5 meter plane, then you will receive a sounding alert and an LED notification alerting you that you've left behind one of your items. So let me pair the other beacon device to the detection device. Now they've all been connected. I did mention that you can do whatever can be completed from the app can be done also with the device. So to change the range from the device, you basically double click. Use the other one. You will basically double click the device and it starts to audible from gold to blue to green, green being 5 meters, gold being 10 meters, and blue being 15 meters. So I'm gonna choose the green for 5 meters and look what happens. All the devices are up, all the devices are switched together to 5 meters. So now that we have the detection device and the beacon devices all connected to the phone forming a circuit, let's see how this works now. Okay, it's set at 5 meters, so the object is to walk away. If you is to pretend like you've left your smartphone behind. So I'm gonna walk away 5 meters and let's see what happens. There you go. You're receiving a sounding alert and you're receiving a LED alert, alerting the user that he has left behind his smartphone. You simply at this point backtrack. And reclaim your phone instead of losing it, preventing the process of loss. So it doesn't matter which of these devices that you might want to pick up. So let's try the same thing. Let's try the same thing with the smartphone. In the case that you've forgotten your keys, let's see what happens. And there you have it. You receive a sounding alert from the phone, alerting you that you've left behind your keys. And basically, you simply backtrack and reclaim your keys, preventing the process of loss. Now I can stop the alert from the app. Basically, that's how the device functions.